Hey guys, what's up? I know I promised part of my LP today, but honestly I got distracted with this. Pokemon Conquest. The narration might be a little bit weird today. I'm using the mic that's part of my laptop instead of my other mic, which seems to be having problems. I need to fix it up before I can start narrating with it again. So, anyways, here on Pokemon Conquest, I'm decently far in the game. I wish I could record both screens because both do show plenty of information. Most of the game is played on the touchscreen, but a lot of the information stuff is put on the top screen, so it's kind of hit or miss. When I figure out how to do both screens perfectly so I can show both of them off, I will. But until then, this is what I have to work with, and I apologize in advance. So, I'm showing this because as much as I wanted to get the next part of the LP up, it's going to take me a little bit longer than I thought. But, the cool thing about this is that we have... Oh, you guys are really up there. We have this little map here that shows all of the kingdoms we've taken over so far. So far, at this point of the game, I have 7 kingdoms? Yeah, 7. You start out here in Aurora, and you start taking over, you know, the Greenleaf. We have Ignis here, Fontaine, Violet, Chrysalia, I think. And recently I just took over Pugilus. Each kingdom has a specific type that goes with it. Greenleaf was grass, Ignis was fire, and Fontaine was water, and Aurora was actually normal type. And if you didn't know, you start the game with an Eevee. Should I go here and go into info, and we can look at the Pokemon that I've caught so far, or I've linked with. I've only linked with Eevee with my hero. I just haven't found anything else I really want to link with. Plus, I like using Eevee over most of the Pokemon I've run into anyways, as it goes with it. For Oichi, I discovered that she can not... on survey it says that her main specialty is just normal types, but she actually is special. She has a specialty with both normal and dragon types. So what I did was I got Dragonair, which I'm working on getting into Dratini, which I'm working on getting into a Dragonair. And she came with Jigglypuff, and I caught Pichu because that was just a mission I had to use Link, so we got a Pichu. This person is actually Ginchio. She was the general of Violet, and after a while you can actually fight her again to recruit her. And these guys are just some other people that we've run into. He came with Carnivine, and I got him a Gyarados because that is his perfect Link Pokemon. We have Hisahide, who came with our little Bravery here. Or actually, that's Rufflet. It evolves into Bravery. My bad. But, yeah, so this is what we have so far. Evolution is a little bit different. You have to get certain stats and skills and links to get them to evolve. So, like, Dratini won't evolve until it gets 60 attack, which means we're only 11 points away, so that shouldn't be too much longer. Luxio just evolved, and Luxio needed to have a certain amount of, pretty sure, attack to evolve, and I think it's still more attack to evolve into Luxray. And I have no idea when Dramaka evolves. I think it has to have a certain amount of attack, so hopefully we're getting there. But enough talking, enough showing off the team. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go fight... It'd be easier to fight them. We're gonna battle... Oh no, we can't battle them yet because... Yeah. Alright. So we're actually gonna wait. Every time your generals, your warriors, and whatnot can only fight once a month. So after every time you have to take a quote-unquote month off. And then you come back to this. You are not able to challenge the warlord. Yes. So now we can actually challenge them. So Terra has their general using a Rhyperior. So Shingen has a Rhyperior. Oh man, I know his name. Yukimura has a. Wow, Yukimura comes with. Well, you know what? I'm bad with names right now, so we'll just go in. If you haven't noticed, Oichi is kind of a soft-spoken girl, I guess you could say. She doesn't like being forceful, and she doesn't like the whole fighting thing. And of course, there is Kinchiyo, which is awesome because I just randomly picked. Like, I saw that when you look at on the second screen, it'll show if there's a trainer you can get, or actually a warrior, I should say, or if there's just a wild Pokemon. If the trainer thing is gold, you can get generals that you couldn't get before. This is serious, I know. Wait. Come back when you've toughened up a bit, alright? Seriously? He just turned me down. What are we gonna do? Wow, we're wasting time here. Moving on, I guess probably. Wait, what? Oh, they're attacking that part of the kingdom. Okay. Oh, Yukimura. For the record, all these characters have a basis in history. And another fun thing is if you do this to a Basara, it's an anime, but it's based off this era and has the same characters. It's kind of funny when you're thinking about it because he's like the really hyperactive and highly spoken first character, and he's here being all serious. Oh, they're both here? So pretty much he sent. It's everybody except the general, which is fine. Alright, easiest thing to do here is actually to take out all the enemies, but use the banners as traps. So we have a cool little Charmander here, not gonna be a threat for us. Actually, most of these Pokemon, none of these Pokemon are really gonna be a threat for us with Gyarados on our team. And you're gonna see why once we get Gyarados in. So this is what I kind of want to do. I wanted to show off this game, and we have a battle going on, so it's even better. If anybody was thinking about getting this game, I highly suggest getting it. It is a great game. Like, I got it earlier today, and I haven't stopped playing it. Now, a lot of people were probably wondering why don't I have a Jigglypuff. The last person here's team was fighting, and it just made sense to have Dragonair for now. She technically is supposed to have a Wigglytuff. It can wait. It would take a while to get to evolve right now. But if when we're playing for the game, Oichi always says that she wants to stay with you and keep going, you know, traveling with you. So I tend to keep her with me just to keep her for the game's sake, storyline's sake. Alright, so Yukimura gets to take the first banner, but that's the only one he's gonna, well, he might take the other one over there, but he's not gonna take the ones near our side for sure. Especially if Gyarados gets in there, because then it's over. Oh, perfect. Come on, I hope Gyarados can make it in here. That would just make this so much better. I know I don't really need to claim the banners, but I'm going to because the more banners that we have, the better off we'll be. Interesting thing about this map is that you can knock people off the edge by attacking them, like so. Get Dratini up there. So this is a strategy-based game, so for any of you who aren't into that kind of thing, probably not anything you would be interested in. I am, that's why I really enjoy this game. And good. So my strategy for this is going to be simple. Once I get Gyarados into a place where he can fight, is he just gonna? Yeah, he's gonna protect that banner. Once I can get Gyarados into a position where he can fight, my plan is just going to be to use Aqua Tail. Aqua Tail pushes Pokemon back, and it's going to pretty much be super effective against all of them except for Scraggy, which I'm not too worried about. But the only problem is I have to make sure not to hit any of my own Pokemon. And instead of, you know, going for... Ooh. You're gonna be tough, huh? Instead of going for the banners, I'm going to go for kills. Because it's so much easier. But I'll show you what Aqua Tail does now. Each Pokemon only has one move, so keep that in mind. You're not going to have like a multiple choice set, so the only move Gyarados has is Aqua Tail. But it's a great move, and as you saw, I just took out... Oh, one Pokemon lived. Ignite lived. He got lucky there. Back. Right. So, Dramaka has this ability called Run Up, where it has to have one spot so it can run up and then charge the opponent. But that's perfectly fine considering that you can just move back and then attack again. Now for Dratini, Dratini has Dragon Rage, which does, as in every other game, it only does 40 damage and it's set to 40. And it has really bad accuracy. I should just say that now. It has extremely bad accuracy. Like, I haven't even been able to figure it out, it's just horrible. I don't know why they give it, like, it only does 40 damage, and a lot of Pokemon can hit much higher at this point. You're not gonna retreat. So, I mean, it's kind of like ridiculous in a way, but it's fine, it's a game. So we're gonna take all 4 banners just because we can, basically. So no. When you get Shanks with this girl, it has Spark. Luxray has not Luxray. Luxio has Discharge. I am not actually sure what Luxray comes with. So whenever I get one, I'll find out, and maybe I'll do another video. I was thinking about doing a walkthrough of this before I started the White Run. And if you guys are willing to watch 2 videos a day, and you want to watch 2 videos a day, I am more than happy to do multiple, like, I can do multiple playthroughs at one time. It doesn't bother me. But I just want to make sure that there's an interest for it before I go out and make a bunch of videos and then no one watches them. Because, you know, I enjoy doing it, but I also like getting feedback and entertaining people, so if it's not, you know, entertaining anybody and it's not fulfilling its purpose, there's no real point in me doing them. Or putting them up all the time. That's why I'm trying to work on the mic thing, so it's still a good quality where people want to watch it. I'm hoping Rhyhorn gets not where I wanted you, Rhyhorn. Oh yeah, all Pokemon have, well, not all Pokemon. Most Pokemon have different abilities than what you would expect. Like, as you saw Gyarados there, his ability is Frighten, and this Gyarados is. You can still get Intimidate, but most of the abilities are different than what you would expect. Jigglypuff has Lullaby, which will sometimes just start singing and then poke Pokemon to sleep. Another ability that exists is Eevee's, which is Celebration. That whenever it defeats a Pokemon, it gets to move one more time, or an extra turn. Which we won't see in this match because I don't think there's anything Eevee could fight. Let's see. Dratini's, I've never seen Instinct activate, so I don't know what it does. And let's see. You can go out here, sure. We're gonna win anyways. Kenai keeps accuracy from going down. Levitate is actually pretty awesome because it allows you to go over almost any terrain, but you still get to, you don't activate traps, which is very helpful, because, or buttons I should say, and traps. Also, again, still very helpful. So, okay, Scraggy's going over there, you're going over there, and you missed. And you stole our gold. So, all we would have to technically do is protect the banners, but that's not as fun as actually, you know, fighting. So, we'll do this. So you do have to use strategy. It's not exactly hard strategy, but there is strategy involved. And it's, like I said, it's a fun game. I thoroughly have enjoyed playing it for the past, like, 4 hours. And there are, oh, that's something I forgot to show off. There are warrior abilities which can help your Pokemon, which I wish I showed off earlier, but most of them are kind of situational. And every time you're about to do a critical hit, you'll always see something like that, or a super effective hit, you'll always see that, like, intro-ish thing. Oh, looks like you're finished for the day. You're finished for the day. It already belonged to us. It's my castle. So, these are the links. The higher the links are, the more connected your Pokemon, the stronger they will be. Whoa ho ho, Gyarados got a lot. Probably because it did a lot of fighting. It's kind of like an experience thing, I could guess you could say. Ooh, our moves got strengthened too, that's even better. It'd be very interesting if we got to show an evolution. I already had an evolution, of course, with Luxio. Oh, retreated to Terra, retreated to Terra. Yeah, we'll be there in a minute. At least I will be there in a minute. I'm glad you're impressed, but get out. I shall have to try my best to match your standard. Bye. Yep, we protected it. I think that is the first time, actually no, second time that I've ever had an army try to invade one of my places. Unbelievable, powerful warriors like that here in our kingdom. Ah, I love being called Lord Kendrick. What happened? Oh, we're getting the rank up. There are special rank. Your character kind of evolves throughout the game. As you can tell, mine just did. He got a rank up, which gives him a new warrior ability. And we still have Eevee. Yeah, you're impressed, aren't ya? Yeah, much like Pokemon can evolve, your warriors can evolve. It's a Pokemon game, what do you expect? Technically the main character, well actually no, not even technically. No, there are a few other characters. There are very few characters that have 3 evolutions. Most of them have 2. And I'm guessing that we had to evolve to go face Shingen. Palace 1, save our progress. Well, that's all I had to show you. I'm sorry the video is kind of long. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys are interested, I can do a playthrough of Pokemon Conquest alongside Pokemon White. I'm going to be out of state the next few days, but I should still be able to do videos while I'm doing my homework. So, until then, this has been Canric, this has been Pokemon Conquest, and I will see you guys next time.